Publix. But in the Redland farming area, which is generally known south of Eureka, there is a lot of large-scale farming going on. It's a $2.7 billion industry in this state, and it's our second largest winter produce in the nation. One thing I support is a PDR program, and I think this was unfunded under the general bond obligation. I would like to see more PDRs being used for the preservation of ag land as to actual policy. I'm actually, okay. Maybe because I talk, sorry, give me one.
Close to that mic.
Okay, now we don't hear it.
Around that one. Don't sit down, stand up now.
Okay, can you guys hear
Just have one step this way.
without a mic? Okay.
Yeah, there's two mics on.
Come on, go ahead.
There's no mic, just leave one mic on.
By the way, don't time in this. By the way, I did used to work in theater. I can project.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. There's a couple of issues in the ag areas. It is critical to keep our ag area as it is, with changes in varieties of what we're producing, row crops, as Linda said, orchids, other small farmers. What concerns me in the ag area is this one house per 5 acre, and they may or may not necessarily use the other 4 acres or whatever for farmland. Those type of development trends are happening in Redland right now, and they are very worrisome because acre by acre, we're heading into what's called critical mass, where we could lose a viable agricultural area of Redland. Every time there's a non-agricultural use in the Redland area, even though it's something that may be ancillary to agriculture, it's not actual agricultural production. Once we hit 55,000 acres of agricultural land, we have lost our ag area. And it is just going to bleed open the urban development boundary, and we will be paying more for produce. These workers are going to lose their jobs. Think of all the people, when you go out to Redland and, you know, and people go and they want to complain about this overspraying of these fields. Well, the wind blows. Where are you going to get your food from? Think about it. Think about where your food comes from. Thank you.
Pamela, I put in extra time for the interruptions on this.
Okay, bye Redland. Can you yell at that piece?
Yeah, well, but not yell with it in front of my mouth. There we go.
This is the posture?
I'm holding them both.
Okay.
All right. Many of us lifelong Miami-Dade Countyans have seen the big change that has gone on down there. From the tomato fields that we've gone through, strawberry fields, we've seen a development encroach out there. I think it's a shame. And I think the problem here is, again, a lack of proper planning. We're just letting it happen. And it's really time to take it by the horns and start to figure out where it's going to go there. We're kind of doing things scattershot. As much as I believe in a free market, I believe that one of our essentials to life is food. We've had, you know, one time we were the world's #1 mango exporter in the world. And that's where many of the homes are in the east of US 1 area. We have a whole community called Mangowood. Why? That came out of the mango groves. We've had issues now where schools are coming out, where we've had the mango groves, where people are turning away from the farming. And the issue, again, is planning. The issue is sustainability. We talk about trying to have a sustainable area. It doesn't make sense if we begin trucking it in from other states. So I think it's probably time that we sit down and figure out where we're going, assist the market. I'm a big fan of the Florida First, of the development that we've tried to do within the market that our agricultural department's working hard on with Publix. Was one of the big sponsors of that when I was up there when Mayor Alvarez and Commissioner Sorensen were there for the kickoff up there at the Publix up on Bird Road. But this doesn't mean anything if you don't provide a good market, if you don't provide a good area for the agriculture to be. As you whittle it away, you begin to reach that tipping point. And when that tipping point arrives, it's gone, it's done. And you can't let a third of our economy, and I'm not sure it's actually a third of our economy, but it's a huge part of our economy. So I say it's time to get to the drawing board on that and really have some strong policies. Support our farmers, because without food, we're not going to be here for too much longer.
Can you turn the volume down just a little?
Just got some tips on how to avoid the feedback.
You're standing right below the speaker,
Yeah.
and then you're speaking really loud, so just echoing it. I'm sorry.
But can you, the mic's too hot, can you turn the volume down?
No,
We can.
leave that alone.
Okay.
Well, they can speak softer.
It's a central
Let
system.
me just say, please, Barbara, if they just step to the right a little bit, or to the left a little bit, and this mic is the stronger mic, so this one you don't have to hold right up, and you don't have to be so loud.
Right, and we've lost the music, which I now kind of miss. Okay, I'm going to go to another yes/no question. Okay. Some people have suggested that we need additional commission seats, that we need some elected at-large commissioners. I'd like to know the candidates' opinions on adding 1 or 2 at-large commission seats to the county commission. You can say yes, no, no opinion.
Yes. Got a yes. No.
No.
No, enough.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Add 1 to 13, no.
No.
2 to 13.
2 to 13, yes. Okay, that's
A very split decision there. I think at this point, for questions from the audience. And I'm getting directions on where to stand. Okay, and that will actually save me from standing right there. So I'd like to see if anyone here has a question that they would like to ask, either elaborating on one that's been asked, or bringing up something completely new, directed to everyone or to one in particular. I see the first hand up over here.
My question is directed to everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's directed to all the candidates. As you have heard in the read in the paper recently, the County Commission is taking more and more control over Jackson Memorial Hospital. Jackson Memorial is the hospital for all people and for all of their medical needs. I would, therefore, it is pertinent to ask each of the candidates, what is your position on women's reproductive choice?
Yeah. The question is specifically position of reproductive choice for women. Pro-choice.
Pro-life advocate. I believe that the choice should be made by women for women, not by men telling them what to do. There'll be different situations. Let the women decide, and it should be eventually the individual choice of the one who has to go through it.
It's not my choice. It's not my choice. It's choice.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
I'm pro-choice.
pro-choice. Pro-choice.
I am very pro-life. I think somebody needs to speak up for